What a flow. Victory Ashaka is an award-winning spoken word poet, Lagos State Youth Ambassador, climate leader, poetry slam champion. Let's go! You have an amazing, amazing energy, Victory. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you so much. A pleasant morning to you.
All right, were you breathing at all?
Well, definitely.
Okay, so it was when I lost my breath that I couldn't continue. I was just wondering, when are you going to? I wanted to have a conversation with you. So tell us how this journey began.
I'm such a delight to sit with you this morning. And the journey for me personally started when I was 13. I can remember vividly how I was a part of a competition back then, which was called Vision of the Child. And it was pioneered by the 1986 Nobel laureate in literature, which was Professor Wole Soyinka. So having that experience, going for that competition at a tender age, which was for poetry, for literary art and fine art, I think it just added to, it was a defining moment for me, how I was able to learn about it, the art of spoken word poetry, using this to inspire people, to give hope, to use it for social construct and social engineering.
And you've been doing this. You've been doing this on multiple platforms. If I go back to your profile now, you've performed at, for the United Nations, the Italian Consulate, Deputy High Commission, UNICEF. You did TEDx for, who was it you did the TEDx for? The Italian Consulate, yes?
Yeah, TEDx platforms and other platforms like that.
Amazing, amazing stuff. But the energy you're receiving for your spoken word, talk to us about how it makes you feel.
Yeah, I think it's been such a phenomenal experience so far, you know, having to go through the journey as an artist and then first of all identifying what art is all about, because I personally believe that art is life and all of life is artistic. So I personally believe that my word is to inspire people, to give people a sense of hope, and then to just simply use it for social impact, because I believe that words have the impact to evoke emotion, to allow people see and to create a pictorial picture in the minds of people when I use those flowery words, using the wordplay, metaphor, simile, and then just all the figures of speech to simply create something beautiful that people could relate with, that could also inspire people. So that's the journey so far.
You studied English. You studied English, yes? Meaning that you have you've developed a mastery for it. But it's one thing to study it and read it in school, and it's another thing to perform. So what is an average day for you like? Do you rehearse, practice? Where did you build the craft from?
Okay, definitely practicing and doing the necessary things, because I believe that in anything we do, in any form of art or life generally, excellence should always be a lifestyle, because no one has the gift of excellence, but through time and time, one can definitely develop oneself. And personally, having a degree in English literature, well, I would say definitely that is a plus to the artistry I currently have. However, I'm going to say something that beyond that, I believe that the experience so far requires that one goes through the necessary discipline to ensure that one sits down to write, to create that thing that one has always wanted to create, for sustainability, for life out there, to just inspire people and to definitely find different ways to simply use one's words to definitely make something substantial. So that's why I said excellence is very crucial for me in this art, and because it is a journey, and I believe that my best works are ahead of me. So before I can get there, definitely I need to start and being consistent with creating.
So being an ambassador now, I know that whoever suggested or nominated you to become that ambassador knew exactly what they were talking about. Everything you've said so far has portrayed a very positive image, and you even went as far as creating an ode to Lagos. Lagos State is a beautiful place. It's an amazing space, but very rarely do we have young people talking about it in the positive light like you have. What has the response been like to poems such as this and others that you've already created? And when you perform them, what's the response been like?
Oh, definitely. People have been quite receptive about it. You know, definitely. We know spoken word poetry is gradually transitioning into going mainstream, and we believe that it takes a collective effort when everybody is committed to their craft, putting into the necessary work hour to ensure that we create something beautiful that can also stand the test of time. So beyond that, also, I also look at mine as a means for social impact, and that is why I do beyond creativity. I also engage in social impact actions, and which entails my role as a Lagos Youth Ambassador, having to embark on social impact projects. And I think that's what just brings about the major fulfillment to me in whatever I do. So I just see it as a fusion of it together, because I also see it as edutainment. I'm personally using spoken word poetry to, first of all, educate people and also entertain, and that is edutainment. And I just see it that way.
Honestly, you obviously really enjoy you know, performing. You enjoy communicating, you know, sending out the right messages. You enjoy it. You found something that you can do constantly that brings you joy. But from the earning side of things, do you have a side hustle? Do you have anything else that you're working on presently?
Okay, presently I graduated last year from Lagos State University from English literature. So after then, I immediately started my service year in NYSC, which I'm currently rounding off this month.
Amazing.
So beyond that, I also see myself as an artist. Definitely there are more things to pursue after then into further my education. However, I think definitely I just see art as part of my existence, my life, because I don't think there's any point in time that I'm maybe going to drop it. But anything I will be doing definitely is has to be in alignment, because I believe that the art doesn't leave the artist until the artist leaves the art. So even then, I just believe that there has to be continuity there in the art. So because there are people who definitely need these words, and I'm also ensuring that I become a vessel to carry these through words, and that's how I see it. So there are still more things to do. Amazing,
amazing, amazing, amazing viewpoints on life, amazing perspective, amazing communication skills, amazing poetry. It's great to have you here, and no matter whatever you're doing, we're going to be supporting you here on Wake Up Nigeria. Thank you for what you do.